Hello and welcome to the third part of this series. Now I'm going to make a GIF with text in After Effects. Double clicking there to open up the import file window. Now you need to select your source material. For me that's going to be this one, I think. Once again, drag down here to open up a new composition. Okay, I know what I want to do with this. I'm just going to load it all up so I can play through it quickly. Before you put in the text, you need to have some sort of an idea of what you want to write. For me this is going to be something about lurkers. This should be words. Oh well. The general gist of it is the guy walking away says no. He says it's about lurkers. He says something along the lines of, but don't you want to reach the front page to see what it feels like? No. Okay, so I don't care about Jack Black's reaction, so I'm just going to cut off the bit afterwards. And that's the start. Enter in the to work area. Okay, and then you have a GIF. Right. New, right click here in this area, click new text. We'll open up a red bar and text. Okay, so let's go with no. This is the guy who's walking away's reaction. First things first, I need to really jack up that size, probably about 150. Yep. Okay, I don't want that font. So if you select here, you can use the arrow keys to go through the fonts. Ideally I'd find something sort of Mexican. I probably won't though. I don't even think I'd recognise Mexican if I saw it. No, I don't like that font. Right, I'll just settle with this Algerian. It's not what I wanted, but it'll do. You want it roughly centered. There is an option to center it, but to be honest, I haven't found that yet. I don't know. So I'm just going to put that here. Okay. Now you want to set the text. First it's going to go starting here. Okay, new set of keys, quick keys to do this with, and that's the square brackets. Left square bracket, opening square bracket, sets to the left. Close square bracket sets to the right. Okay. And then you can drag it along. I screwed up because it's actually something slightly different. It's Alt square bracket to close off to this side, to the right side. And Alt open bracket to cut it off to the other side. So now if we take a look, okay, Now I've got Jack Black's text. So once again, new text. Text 1. Okay. Don't you want to reach the front page? Okay, I need smaller text, so I'm going to go... Yeah, that's about right. Drag that down so it's roughly in line. That's roughly centered as well. Okay, I want different text for Jack Black, so... Yeah, that looks fine. It's roughly centered already, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, once again, same principles. This is the end, so Alt, close brackets, find the start. Alt, open brackets, and then you're done. Let's get and play it. Not too... Right. To see what it tastes like is the next bit of text. Okay, that's where it's going to close, so I'm just going to leave it there. New text. Right. To see what it tastes like. Move that down. It's roughly centered. Okay. Oh, close brackets to cut off the bit before that, after that, sorry. And Alt open brackets to put it there. Load up the whole GIF. And there we have it. Right. Stop that playing. Control Shift / to render. Output modules, select QuickTime. Resize to, this is reasonably long, so I'm going to go to 600. Lock aspect ratio, keep the rendering at. Just finishes with a slightly higher quality GIF. Press OK, and that will say, and your output, once again, is the same folder for me. And OK. And then press render. Slightly longer GIF will take slightly longer. In the meantime, switch to Photoshop. It depends how quickly you want to do this. Import video frames to layers when the sound plays, which is about now. Now. Nailed it, first time. Select the video. Wrong video. Let's try again. Let's go with this one. Nope. 50-50 chance. Failed. Middle one. Excellent. Okay, press OK. That'll bring it in, create the layers. It'll also have all the text. If you want to check it, you can play it through. Generally I'd add a stroke, but I don't really need to. If you wanted to add a stroke, go to your text, right click, select layer styles, stroke, then click the down arrow on stroke and you'll see that you get, let's just move this back so we can actually see the text. Right, you want to change that to black usually. Really, it's your preference. The most common colour is black. And then you can select the width. You generally don't want something too big, and it'll be fairly inconspicuous. About 3.9 seems quite good in this case. And the opacity of the stroke. If you have a larger stroke, say like this, you might want to really knock down the opacity. And then you can't really see it, but you can still read the text fine. It's personal preference. Generally I keep it at 100% and the size way down. Anyway, once again, save for web, Control-Alt-Shift-S, and once again trying to keep it around about 15 megs. 11.45, fantastic. Save it, Untitled 3, done. Third GIF, third movie. And that's all for this episode. The last one is text GIFs just in Photoshop.